Today we are making a very unique wreath. Hello my sweet friends and welcome to DIY with Nadia. I'm taking 2 of these fall leaf wreath forms from the Dollar Tree and I'm going to make a gorgeous holly wreath. Let's get started. Here are the things you're going to need for this wreath. 2 leaf wreath forms from the Dollar Tree, about 10 zip ties, pipe cleaners, and lots of deco mesh. I'm using the Dollar Tree deco mesh, which is 6 inches by 5 yards. You can do the same method using 5.5-inch deco mesh that you can buy at craft stores. Taking my 12-inch pipe cleaners, I'm going to bend them at the 4-inch mark. And this is going to evenly divide my pipe cleaners into 3 sections. After I do that, I take my pipe cleaners and fold them in a little V. Now it's time to get our wreath form ready. I'm going to lay my leaves right on top of each other, and then I'm going to fan them out, holding them at the bottom and just fan them out. I'm going to fan them out until they overlap. You can do it as wide or as narrow as you want. I'm basically overlapping this middle part right here to the middle part right here. So let's overlap them. Now I'm taking my zip ties and I'm going to start zip tying anywhere I see an overlap. This part's gonna be fun. A quick check, and as you can see, mine seems to be super stable. Next, I'm grabbing my favorite little snippers and snipping off the tails. I'm going to grab a 22 gauge wire. You don't want to get anything too thin because you want it to hold our little bows. So look at your wreath form right now and see where there's holes. For example, this section right here, I feel like I might need bows right here, some extra ones. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab my wire and let me just loop it and just secure it any way you see fit so that you have a nice connection. After I went around a few times, I'm going to grab one of my endings and twist around so it's nice and strong. The other one from the other side, twist on top. I feel like I need it here too, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put another one right here, and then right here, and right here also. And here's how our wreath form looks like. Basically, the leaves overlap just a little bit. Zip ties right here. Make sure they're all facing up because we're going to put the little bows on top and we're going to cover all of that. It's just, I don't like when it's sticking out somewhere where it's going to be against the wall. And then I just put some wiring right here where I felt it was a little bit too sparse. That's all done. Let's prepare our little Nadia Method bows. Now let's talk about the Dollar Tree deco mesh. It is 6 inches by 5 yards in length. We're going to be cutting it into 12-inch strips. Per 1 roll of deco mesh, you are going to get 15 strips, which means 15 little no fray bows. If you want, you can overlap your deco mesh, but make sure it's good quality deco mesh. I just happen to be very lucky. This green deco mesh from the Dollar Tree is very nice. You're going to have a lot of strips when doing this wreath. One thing I recommend is not overlapping like I used to do a long time ago like this. It causes more fraying. As you cut it, let it curl naturally and put it to the side. As I'm cutting my deco mesh, I like to use plastic laundry baskets to store all of the little strips. Now that the mesh is all cut up, I'm going to start on the no fray Nadia Method bow. I'm just taking my little strip and just kind of wiggling my fingers, walking it out until it's overlapping about 1.5 inches. Then I'm going to pinch both sides and bring it down in the center. Now I'm just going to turn it so it's easier for me. With one finger, I'm going to hold on top. At the bottom, I'm going to grab my thumb and I'm just going to walk it up. Then I'm going to flip it. This is the smooth end. Grab my pipe cleaner. Isn't it nice that it's all ready to go? Wrap it around my bow. In the back here, I'm going to just keep it nice and taut. 2 twists and you have a little bow. As far as the fraying, half of it is on the inside of the bow. The other side is right here, but it's being held together nice and tight by our pipe cleaner and it's not going to go anywhere. Let's make another one. I'm going to overlap my deco mesh about 1.5 inches. I'm going to pinch both sides and bring it down in the center. Now I'm just going to turn it so it's easier for me. One finger on top, my thumb goes at the bottom, and I'm just walking it up. Grabbing a pipe cleaner, I'm going to bring it around, and this is the smooth end that was laying around the table. I'm going to pinch it, and here I'm going to just pull it taut and do 2 twists. This is what keeps all of it so nice, neat, and tight. Look at this little bow. I'm going to pull. Look at this. I'm pulling, guys. It's going nowhere. As I'm filling in the wreath, I realized that it's kind of nice filling in this center vine on the leaf and then coming in from the sides, because then you're just pushing everything towards the center and it's filling in really nicely. And look at this, it's nice and full. I still have plenty to finish this other side, and whatever I'm going to have left, I'm just going to fill in anywhere I can so it's just a little bit more compact. Now that your deco mesh is in, you need to decide how you want to hang it. Obviously, this is a very big piece, so this might go on a wall or maybe a big door. So decide how you want it. I made a space right here because we're going to put the berries right in this space, and I want them to kind of sit just a little bit. For the berries, I'm going to be using these ornaments, and I got this pack of 6 at Hobby Lobby. They're about 2.5 inches in diameter, and I'm going to pull out 3 of them. Since they are plastic, this little part comes off super easy. So I'm going to grab a hot glue gun and put some glue right on the edge right there so I can seal this little part in. I'm going to do that to all 3 of my ornaments. Before I attach these, I'm going to let them dry, but I kind of wanted to show you the visual. I have my berries right here. Underneath the berries, I wanted to put a little bow. Next, I'm grabbing a pipe cleaner, and I'm just going to feed my ornaments onto the pipe cleaner, and I'm going to set them in my wreath. Attach them in the back with the pipe cleaners. At this point, you can definitely stop and hang your wreath, but I am going to put a little bow on the side. I had some holly ribbon on hand. Both of these I got at Joann's after holiday sale. This one is 2.5 inches in width, and this one is 1.5 inch in width. I wanted to show you this gorgeous ribbon, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just measure my tail real quick. And if you don't know how to do a simple bow just like I did here, let me show you just how easy it is to make. I'm going to just undo it, and the first thing I'm going to do is make an awareness ribbon just like this. I'm just going to take one of our sides and twist them, make an awareness ribbon. Then we're going to look at the length of the tail, how much we want the tail to be. When I'm at the point where I know this is the length I want for my tail, this section right here overlapping, I'm going to hold it with one hand. Then I'm going to grab the center with my other hand and bring it on top. That's it. I'm going to flip it now, and then we can wiggle it in, and look at this. You have a bow, but we're not going to wiggle. We're going to grab a clip, and I'm going to clip it because don't forget we want to put this one on top. This ribbon I'm going to be measuring against this bow, just like that. I layered my ribbon one on top of each other. Then I'm just going to bring it together in the center. Grabbing another pipe cleaner, going to just tighten that up. To cover up the center, you can do a few things. You can leave it alone if this is okay with you. Then you can grab a little bit, maybe 2 inches of this back ribbon, not the front one, the back one, and just fold it over and cover the center. In my case, I decided to do something different. I'm grabbing a red vase filler, a little bit of hot glue, and put my little berry right in the center. Actually, you know what? Let's put 3 berries just like this one. Then we got berry number 2 and berry number 3. How cute. Now we're just going to attach the bow wherever we want. Kind of liking it by the berries right here. So let's just pull the pipe cleaners through and attach our bow to the wreath. Last step, we are going to make dovetails. Our bow is all set and our wreath is all done. Well, what did you think? I know this was a very unique wreath, but I thought it turned out really cute, and it's just something different, something you can definitely hang anywhere in your home as a decor piece because the two holly leaves are just gorgeous. If you enjoyed these types of videos and are not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell so you are notified every time a video comes out. And of course, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. To all of my subscribers, thank you so much for all your support. I absolutely enjoy chatting with you in the comments below. If you are still in the mood to watch some wreath tutorials, I got two for you right here to choose from. Thank you so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye, my sweet friends. Mwah!